All right, West Virginia fans, another day, another position preview for the West Virginia Mountaineers. If you're a Mountaineer fan, please remember to like and subscribe. In today's video, we're going to talk about this linebacker room, and we're going to talk about what each of these guys bring to the table for the West Virginia Mountaineers. Before we do that, let's actually go back and look at Zach Alli's press conference from yesterday. Zach Alli is the defensive coordinator for West Virginia Mountaineers, and he has a lot to say about what it takes to be a linebacker in this room. So let's hear from Zach here.
Yeah, I think we got a lot of leaders, that are starting to emerge. Today was a lot better than the other day as far as communicating and talking. I tell them, man, it's on you. You don't get the check to the safety, like that's you. The D line's lined up wrong, that's your fault. Like everything's on us, and that's the way that I want my guys to think. And so me being All-American, that's what they do. They fix everybody all the time. And so just preaching the intelligence and the understanding and all the things that go with being a great linebacker, to get the room to elevate as a whole. We've got really good competition right now. That helps. We brought in a couple guys. We had some freshmen come in as well. Even some of our walk-ons that we brought in are good players. So I think that's making everybody get better because they're watching the other guys, play well out there as well.
All right, so again, Zach Alli there. Really nice insight about the West Virginia Mountaineers and what it takes to be a linebacker in his system. You need to have experience. You need to be a linebacker, and you need to be able to lead, right? And that's the biggest thing here. You have to be able to lead men by example, and you're also in charge of the defense. So that's where experience is going to play a major role, and to get yourself on the field is being able to lead the other positions on the field. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through the players that I think have the most potential to see time in the rotation this year. There's a few of them. So we'll talk about their stats, talk about their height and weight, and talk about what they bring to the table for the West Virginia Mountaineers. So let's get into it. So the first person that I want to highlight is Chase Wilson. He's a redshirt senior, played his entire career at Colorado State. He's 6'1", 230, preseason All Big 12 third team, according to Phil Steele. He has 42 career games, including 25 starts. In his career, he's amassed 234 tackles, 6 sacks, 14 tackles for loss, and 2 interceptions. And he has an NCAA 26 overall grade of 80 overall. So I absolutely love watching this guy play. I'm actually going to show a few of his highlights that we clipped together a few weeks ago for the top newcomers video, because he's definitely a top newcomer, and you're going to love the way this guy plays the position. So let's get right into it and show Chase Wilson's highlights. So again, you can see here is a physical guy, can rush the quarterback and really get after it. Likes to hit hard and things like that. Again, coming after the quarterback here can make the play, shows his athleticism, and is wreaking havoc. So look at these hits that he has. That's going to get the Mountaineer fans fired up, and that is Chase Wilson. So again, if you look at his pedigree coming in and you look at how much football he's played with, it's definitely important, and it's definitely something that's probably going to get him on the field, right? His intensity, the way he plays, and then his leadership ability. I really like Chase Wilson to be the leader in that room, in my opinion. The other leader in that room, I think, is going to be Reid Carrico, a redshirt senior who's played in 34 games with 2 starts, 418 plays, 279 on defense, 54 tackles, 1.5 tackles for loss, and a forced fumble. Last year versus Baylor, he had 16 tackles, which is a crazy number in one game. And then NCAA has him as an 81 overall. Don't forget, this guy played at Ohio State, right? Now, it was in more of a backup role and a rotational role and a special teams role, but Ohio State is Ohio State. So if you got recruited to play at Ohio State, you got a scholarship to go to Ohio State, you're legit. Had a change of scenery, had a good first season with the West Virginia Mountaineers last season. I think he builds on that, and I think he's one of the leaders in the room, and he sees a ton of playing time this year. The next guy that I want to talk about is John Lewis. He's a guy that's a redshirt senior, 6'2", 240, 44 career games with 3 starts, 44 tackles, and 4.5 tackles for loss. This guy's a big player, right? Has a lot of nice size, and I think he's definitely going to be in that rotation because of his experience. He's played in the SEC before, which is the top 2 conferences in the country. So John Lewis, look for him to make an impact this year for West Virginia. This next guy is Ben Bogle. He's a redshirt junior, so he'll have 2 years of eligibility left with the West Virginia Mountaineers. 6'1", 221. Played in 12 games last year with 10 starts at Southern Illinois. 87 tackles, and he led his conference in tackles for loss with 16 and a half. So he can make plays in the backfield, which is something that we love to see. He had 5.5 sacks and 2 interceptions, and he actually went to the same high school as Tim Tebow, which was Nice down in Florida. So this guy is a good player, and I like the tackles for loss stat a lot. So I think he finds himself in that rotation and makes some plays for West Virginia. And then we have Ben Cutter. He's a true junior, 6 foot, 226. Played in 26 games and has 9 starts so far, which is good. It's a good experience to bring back. Last year played 407 plays, 211 on defense, and 196 on special teams. So I could see him having another similar role on special teams this year. And then he racked up 39 tackles, which is a nice number. So Ben Cutter, another one of those guys that has 2 years of eligibility left with the West Virginia Mountaineers, and excited to see what he does this year. This next guy, Ashton Woods, redshirt freshman, one of those North Carolina transfers. We have 3 of them on the field on the team, and he's one of them. Comes in at 6'3", 225. Appeared in 4 games last year for UNC. He had a nice offer list out of high school, had offers from obviously UNC, Baylor, Arkansas, and Boston College, and he's rated as the 78th overall linebacker in this year's portal class. Again, this guy has a lot of eligibility left. Someone you could probably mold for the future that can make plays down the road. And I think he'll get in the action again this year. And then we have Kadum Biser. Kadum Biser is a redshirt senior, been with the program for a long time. 6 foot, 227. He's played in 36 career games with 1 start, and he's a Morgantown high school grad. So it's nice to see these local guys get some play, and I know that excites the West Virginia Mountaineer fans. So Kadum Biser, nice player. He'll find some time either on special teams or in a rotation. And then that's really all I have for the linebacker room. So a nice group. Again, a mix of nice returning starters, a mix of guys who have played all over the place. So I like the room, excited to see what they can do, especially Chase Wilson, John Lewis, Bogle, Carico. I think we have a nice group there. But I want to hear from you guys, right? Leave a comment and definitely subscribe. What are your thoughts on this room? Who are you excited to watch? And if you want to share anything else about yourself, go right ahead. I love interacting with the West Virginia fans and talking ball. So definitely let me know what you think about the room and what you're excited for and things like that. We appreciate you watching JerseyEER. We'll be back with more camp updates and player preview videos in the next few days. Let's go Mountaineers. Have a great rest of your day.